Unlinking.
Hello, my finest friends, and welcome to another edition. It's episode 60. Count 'em. 1 for every 5 for every disciple, Jesus' disciples, even Judas. Yup, they've got 5 episodes each. 5 for each of the Dirty Dozen. 1 for every minute of the hour. That's what I was going for. That's what I thought. There was 60. I knew there was 60 of something. Hope you're well. I've had a great day. I just decided to take the day off, as you'll see from tonight's show. I did something I haven't done for probably 15 years, which is I went to the cinema this afternoon on my own. It was great. I went to see that Nick Cave film about, you know, whatever it's called. I'm Nick Cave, and I'm the master of my domain. A bit pathetic. There's a bit where he's talking to himself. Absolute grown man, just sitting there talking to another version of himself, then kissing his other version of himself. I found it childish. That's my review. It's childish and pathetic. The film was quite good apart from that, but you know, what kind of man would waste his time doing that? My question to you. Just a little shout out to Elon Musk there. He'd like to buy Coca-Cola and put the cocaine back in it. He's not all bad. See, you know, he's a good guy. And fingers crossed he gets to do that. It's quite expensive. If you're watching Elon and you want to buy Twitch for fun, I don't mind. You know, let's start talking about what it's worth. You could be sitting here doing all the funny. I know you like to try and be funny, and are very funny. And you try to be funny and you succeed, and I know what that's like because I'm exactly the same as you, Elon. I try to be funny, and I succeed. So if you want to buy it, let's say, I mean, you know, I don't think it's worth as much as Twitter, but maybe £3 billion. That's the starting point. You know, we can go down to 2.89 billion, something like that. Work our way back up and sell at 2.95. Give me a call, you know, and you know, let's put some cocaine in the Coca-Cola. That's what I would like to see. Thank you very much for that, because I love taking drugs. And you know, it'll make all Coca-Cola Diet Coca-Cola, wouldn't it, if it's full of cocaine? So who would want anything else? So well done, Elon Musk. He's a good guy. He could have spent that £6 billion on climate change or solving world hunger, but no, he's bought Twitter, and that is good. As long as he spends $3 billion, approx 3 billion. We've had it. You know, I just want to tell you, there's exactly 100 people watching this right now, Elon. That's the kind of... They will all buy Teslas. They've all got the money for the Teslas. When you think 100 Teslas sold, plus they go on Twitter a lot and tweet about it. You know, you'd be making... You know, it's actually a license to print money. So do get in touch. Would love to see you there. Oh yeah, I forgot to put a picture of this up, and I'd forgotten all about it because it happened earlier in the week. But Twitch, the Ian Twitch has banned one of the cocky carrot emotes. I don't think all of them. We'll see if anyone can. He's banned the one of just cocky carrot's head, and that cocky carrot is orange. He's got a little sprout coming out of his head. Look, there he is. I mean, does that look like he's got eyes? If your penis looks like this, even that bit, look, if that looks like your penis, then A, well done. That's 12 solid inches of carrot right there. But B, see a doctor, because that is not part of a penis, is it? No! Did somebody say doctor? Woohoo! They can see your willy. I said penis and cock and all sorts of things. Woohoo! Did someone say orange? Woohoo! Yeah. Good. How do you feel about your picture being? Let's have a look. There's someone's put up a picture of like what looks like a worm, but it looks like a penis. Is there no? Are all the cocky carrot ones gone, or have I just missed them? Woohoo! Hello, it's me, cocky carrot. Woohoo! Did someone say Niston? Woohoo! It looks like all the cocky carrot ones have gone. That's terrible. We should get in touch. Because if it's right bad to have the emoji, then it's much worse to have that, isn't it? But, like, you know, who would... What's this? They said something about it being gasm pictures aren't allowed. Is that... Do they think that's, like, some kind of... Look at it. Is that spunk? If your spunk looks like that, and if it just sticks out the top of your penis, and it's got all lines in it... Well, I'm very sorry to all the cocky carrot fans. Woohoo! Did someone say fans like Thunnies? You're really not getting it, are you? How do you feel about being... Well, Richard, the way I look at it, you know, that people can try it and they don't understand you. They think they know better. They think, you know, you look like a penis and you're just a carrot. I've had it all my life. Well, you know you're not alive. I sure am alive, Richard. How could I talk if I'm not alive? And I've had to face that prejudice just because I'm orange and look at the tiny little bit like a penis. You know, so did somebody say there is penis? Woohoo! You got to get it. You said it, and you know, then you've got to. So, all my fans out there, don't worry, cocky. They can't ban the cocky. They probably can ban you. They don't want things that look like cocks. I don't look that much like a cock. Did somebody say cock? Good, that's good, but it's not a double entendre. Okay. Ooh. You just wait there, just in case a double entendre comes up. Woohoo! Did somebody say comes up? Good. Man, if you could do that every time, that would be fantastic. So, yeah, welcome, sorry, to episode 60 of Twitch of Fun. And, yeah, just, you know, great to still be here after all this time. Great to be here for our third series. This episode 2. Thought it went really well last week. Like I say, not really prepped very much. Been watching movies. It was lovely. I went to the gym. Can you tell? Look at that. Cockles and muscles. Did somebody say muscles? And that's it. That's all I got for you this week. So thanks for tuning in. We get time for going to watch Taskmaster. I think it's episode 3. So I think the Taskmaster Champion of Champions is 8 weeks away. Watch out for it. 2 months away. Watch out for it. Who knows who won the Champion of Champions? Who knows? Well, anyone who was in the studio and all the other contestants and Greg and Alex know. I can't remember, so you know that you know it's not that important to me. So you know, I probably won it. So don't bother watching, because I don't remember, so it's hard for me to say. So yeah, I think that's right. Did they have a problem with the rotten carrot? Because I am a Nazi carrot. Is that what I was called? Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to come in, really, to be honest. I know that I heard people talking about carrots, and I know it looks a bit like a penis, so I'll be done too. Have all the notes are needing Dan as well? Yeah, there weren't any emotes of you. You never know who's going to pop up in this show. You going to come out and save me, Ali? No, I don't think so. I think I'll stay in the docks this time. What? I think I'll stay in the docks. I don't really want to do the show today, so you know, I'm cheeky. Are you being cheeky? I'm winking at it, Richard. I'm winking at it. That I don't think I want to be in the show today. I'm not feeling all that well. You're not feeling well? I want to stay in the docks. But the whole point of you is you've got to come out of your box. I don't want to come out of the box. Well, you've got to come out of the box. Why do I have to come out of the box, sir? Come out of the box. I can't do it unless you're here. What do you mean you can't do it? I can't do the show. I can't do the voice properly if you're not actually man. Hello, rat fans! It's me! Ali! Ooh! Ooh! I'm cheeky me! I wanted to be on the show, really, Richard. Did you? Yeah. And here I am, woohoo! And flea-dagging, don't say woohoo, that's a different, okay. Hooray! Hoot-la, hooray! Hoot-la, hooray! That's what we said in the Victorian times, Richard, is it? Yeah, hoot-la, hooray! Diddly-diddly-day, it's what a fine day. So, jumping around and saying, it is time for Ali to come out and, with his cock you'll be playing. He didn't. That's not a Victorian song. Oh, lovely, what a fine day. Forgetting out your thinness and rubbing it in the nature's face. Oh, lovely. I don't know what's going on there. What a lovely day. I would like to come on your face. That's not, you rhymed face with face there. That's not my fault, Richard. That's just the music hall song. Did you see his great big cock as he wandered through the daisies? Well, this isn't a song. It is. This is a thing. The song. Oh, my lads, it gave me quite a shock. Have you thought of a rhyme for daisies? I don't have to think of one, Richard, because this is a song that I am singing. Oh, my lads, it gave me quite a shock, and it might give you some daisies and babies. It rhymes. If you get close to it and give it a little lick, give it a little thick, and then take it up the dun. Well, that's not going to get babies. Wait and then just get it out. Just as he begins to shout, I am going to come and stick it in your fanny. Oh yeah, this isn't musical songs. I don't know where this is. I apologise, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where this is come. How could I just make that up off the top of my head? With the Impossible, that's a musical song. You know, they're not recorded, a lot of these, because there was no recording equipment in those days. And cheeky knees, sit on it, Lord, sit on it. Well, it was a different time. That's all I could say. It was a different time. And when they more sort of double entendre stuff, did somebody say something about tucking someone in the dawn? Yes, they did. I'm just trying to see what the people at home are making of this. Not a lot. I think I remember Gary Sparrow performing this song. Yeah, I think that's right. Anyway, hello, fans. It's good to be here. Are you watching, Dardra? Are you watching? Do you want to sit on it? Do you want to sit on it? You can sit on it if you like. What? Don't look at me. You think you're shocking me? I'm not shocked by any of this rubbish anymore. Doesn't matter. What do you think about Cocky Carrot being banned from the emotes? It's a very sad day, Richard. You do. I could get my cock out. Have you got one? I told you I've got a tattoo national cock. I could get it out and I could wave it in your face. Look, why are you being so? This is not the. This is a hard-hitting satirical news show. It's not just somewhere where we're going to do rubbish jokes and saucy, bawdy stuff like this. We're going to look at the news. Look at Elon Musk having Coca-Cola with cocaine, and I said that would be good because you could have cocaine. It wasn't really satirical, was it? I just said it'd be nice when it have a drink of. There was cocaine in Coca-Cola. Everyone knows that, Richard. Does everyone know? Everyone knows it, Richard. Even Elon Musk knows it. I knew it when I was 1 year old. Well, it was you. Did you ever have Coca-Cola with coke in it? No, Richard, because I've never done it. And if I drink Coca-Cola, it will melt my face. More than it is already. Oh, ha 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 ha. Very, very amusing indeed. Have you got any news to look at? Yeah, we're going to look at the hard-hitting news, satirical. It's like Rory Bremner's crossed with Amanda Unucci, crossed with John Oliver. That's the, if you're watching Elon Musk, that's the kind of vibe we've got going in this show. Woohoo! Did somebody say died? Died later? I mean, I think you didn't think of that when you first popped up. Did someone say popped up? You're in it too much. People like it when you're only in it a little bit. Did someone say Nusk? Like Nusky Venus? Like Stunk smells Nusky? That's the best you've done. Let's have a look at the satirical news. Let's do some sensible satirical news about the war in Ukraine, or Boris Johnson, or the Partygate. We could do some good stuff about that. They're sending people to Rwanda. That we could let's see what our first story is going to be. Something sensible, I expect. Oh, top Tory caught watching porn in the Commons, sitting next to a female minister. Uh-oh, did spaghetti-o. Are you trying a new catchphrase? Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. No, I don't think that really works for you, the spaghetti-o. I feel like I've seen it before. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. You're not Italian, mate. If we could get a piece of spaghetti puppet, you could come and go, uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Yeah, it's good. You should work on that, Richard. That's good. Woohoo! And cheeky me. What? You can't just say I'm cheeky. We haven't been cheeky. I'm just trying to fill in the void. What do you think about watching porn and upsetting people? Well, Richard, in my day, do you at work? We could just sit down, watch a bit of porn. Yeah, obviously, we were looking at it in one of those little circular thing just run around like a salad dinner, and then you look through the little crack and you see someone, you know, taking their top off, something like that. Yeah, those little spinning things. You see someone, they put their head onto the next person, or they just got their doodies out. They're what? They're doodies. They're what? They're doodies. They're doodies. They got their doodies out. Richard, I'm quite clearly saying doodies. Doobies. Not doodies. Doodies. Not doodies, doodies. Oh, breasts. Breasts. I can say the rest with the. I don't know why. The rests. The rests. The rests. The rests. They got their doodies out. It doesn't matter. Okay, boobies. I see. Sorry, I didn't understand what you were saying. Because you don't enunciate very well. I enunciate fine, thank you very much. How do you think this is going down? We've got 130 viewers. Okay, it's not bad. It's going up. Well, from earlier in the show. Do you think this is a valid way for me to spend my Thursday nights? Yeah, you're not. You're ice out. Yeah. And, you know, you've got nothing else to do. What else are you doing? I might be looking at some porn. It's fine to look at some porn, you know, at home. If I started looking at it now, you could look at it now, Richard. You've got a computer there, and you could get a different window up. How do you know so much about computers and porn? I don't. Don't tell my wife. Don't tell my wife that I'm cheeky me. Hoo-hoo! I'm just a man with a man's needs, Richard. And, you know, I like to see... I like to watch stuff. What do you like to watch? I like to watch women getting cocks in arse and vagina simultaneously. Would you do that in the House of Commons, though? Well, you do. Why not? I just say, you know, I think this is a front bencher that did this. Does they not know what the back benches are for? Backbenchers? No, backbenchers. 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 That's not bad. It said, the Ryan Blessed on the back benches. The Ryan Blessed on the back benches. Doing the best that he can to done the render blessing. You're doing quite well. Around the rugged rock, the ragged rascal, teeter tighter, tickle tacker. He did what? Teeter tighter, tickle tatter. Coincidentally, I just saw an old school ventriloquist trying to teach someone ventriloquism. What's that got to do with what's going on here? It's a good point. And she was doing that, going, you know, bottle. Should we do the routine? Did you see it? I didn't see it, Richard. You did. So you've got to say, without moving your mouth, you've got to say a bottle of brown beer. Okay. A bottle of brown beer. That's pretty good. You've got to say a bottle of brown beer. A bottle of brown beer. It's hard to do it without moving your mouth, isn't it, Richard? Yeah, it is. That's the point. It's very hard to say. And then I say, it's very hard to say. Yeah, it's hard to say a bottle of beer. A bottle of brown beer. Teeter tighter, teeter tighter, can't remember, but that was basic. If I could do it, if you could do it, you wouldn't be sitting here, would you? If you could do it, you could go out and do it. But you can't do it, so you have to start there playing with your fucking puppets like some kind of Nicolas Cage. Well, I'd love to be Nicolas Cage. It'd be good. You can get Nicolas Cage on your stupid podcast? I doubt I can get Nicolas Cage on my podcast, Daddy. Well, you should try. We're going nowhere fast. Let's have a look. This is some serious news. Look, who says 12 countries have reported unusual cases of hepatitis in kids? I mean, this is shocking. Who says it, Richard? Yeah, who says 12 countries? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who says it? No, who says 12 countries have reported unusual cases of hepatitis in kids? I mean, this is a very... Yeah, so who is it? Who? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Who? It's who. What's who? Who's what? It's who that says it. No, who's what? Who says there's 12 countries that report unusual cases of hepatitis in kids? That's what I'm asking you. I want to know who says it. It's who, you know, who says. What do you mean it's who says it? Who says it is the question, not who says it. Who? Where are you from, Sutton? Who says it? Who? That's what I want to know. I want to know who says it. Who says it? That's what I'm asking you. Why are you doing such a fucking trick about this? Because I'm answering your question. Who says it? Who says it? Who says it? Who says it? Don't you look at me like I'll fucking kill you in your sleep tonight. And your kids and your wife. You're already dead. And I'll eat your fucking spleens. All of the lot of you. If you don't tell me who. It's who? Who? Who says it? Who says it? You are going to die unless you turn this around. Don't you threaten me, you little bit of puppet. I could fucking get you. I just get a glass of water and put it on your head. Don't you dare. I'll do it. Don't you fucking dare do it to me. Don't look at me like that. Don't look. It's threatening. I'm up here. You're on your own downstairs. You haven't got your wife to protect you now, do you, Richard? Don't. You're scary. You're scaring me. Who says it, though? Who says it? Who says it? Look, we can't... Why is this taking so long to... It's not like we haven't been through this before. Who says it? Who? Who says it? We can't do this for this long. It's too long. Just tell me. I'm trying to tell you who it is. Who is it? It's who. Who is who it is? Who is it? Who? 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 I'm asking you who. We've done this. We've done this like loads of times. We can't do it again. Who? Just explain who it is and we can move on. It's as simple as that. Shit on it, Dardra. Shut up. Who says it? Who? The World Health Organization. Oh, why didn't you say that? Stop the World Health Organization. Oh, no, it makes no sense because there's no question mark on the end of it. Why didn't you say that at the start? Because I thought you knew when I said who, it's short for the World Health Organization. Oh, well, I'm very sorry for the misunderstanding, Richard. I thought you were saying who says it. Now we're saying who says it. I know that now. I know you're saying who says it. I thought you were saying who says it. So now we can move on, right? Oh, yeah. So who says it? Yeah. You got any jokes about the kids with hepatitis? Not really. They're unusual cases of hepatitis. Is that what hepatitis looks like, all turtle? Yeah, it's not a very... It probably was a foolish story to put. In a way, it's lucky we had that misunderstanding, because if we'd talked about the story of like 12 countries having unusual cases of hepatitis. Who says it? Who says it? But really seriously, who says it? It's the World Health Organization. Oh, I didn't understand it all. This is good. The surprising history of how Uranus was discovered. Seriously? You're going to do this? What? It's from Grunge. It's a surprising history of how Uranus was discovered. It's not news, is it? How they discovered Uranus? Well, it was discovered by William Herschel. Yeah. What, is that the surprise? He thought it was a comet to begin with, and turned out to be a planet. I think they called it Georgius Sidious or something, like the star of King George to begin with. Yeah, they should have stuck with that, shouldn't they? Yeah, and then it got changed. The name got changed to Uranus. Oh, is it? Oh, that is quite surprising, Richard, didn't it? I didn't know about the whole Georgian Sidious. How did you manage to say Georgian Sidious correctly when I didn't? If you didn't know about it, no, I guess just I got lucky. I guess there's the history of surprising history of Uranus. Nothing's really happened on there because it's just a sort of ball of gas or something in it. Pretty though, isn't it? It is pretty. Is it on its side? Has it got the rings go around there? That surprised me. The rings of Uranus. The rings of Uranus seem on that picture seem to go. Seem to be the wrong way around. You know, usually you'd see the rings of Uranus sort of in the horizontal plane, but the rings of Uranus, if those are rings, it could just be a spaceship or something. They seem to be vertical. Yeah, the rings of Uranus, Richard. I think it's just one ring. The ring of Uranus. Yeah, it goes in a vertical, perpendicular manner. So, you know, well, that surprised me. I didn't even know Uranus had a ring. You didn't know Uranus had a ring? No. No, I didn't know either, actually. I thought Saturn had rings. Yeah. Well, so that we got a good chat out of that, didn't we? That was good. Why don't we meet a little friend of mine who's been in the news? Here he comes right now.
God save the Duke of York. His skin is as dry as chalk. Ignore all the talk when others are poking. He's eating out, invoking. He's never going to be the king. He's the Duke of
turn the mics down. Yeah, don't worry, Richard, then the mics were turned down for all that. I'd forgotten you were there, Terry, last week. I completely forgot about you. No, it's still here. Yeah. Let us know. You'll cue us in when the theme music's ended. What's going on? I'm just talking to Terry. Who's Terry? He's the producer. We don't know about. It looks like you're just talking to yourself. Well, you know, because you can't. It's in my ear. Oh, okay. So yeah, you'll cue us when it seems going on a long time. The music, the little sting. Yeah, Richard, it's just it's a long one for this one because it's all like God bless the Duke of York. Oh yeah, it is quite a long one. Yeah. Okay, you all right? Did you have a good break while you were? Yeah, I was doing. I was working on the Tim Westwood show. Were you? Yeah, it's no, so it's good. This is dark room in a lot of ways. I guess, yeah. I guess it is good for you. Yeah. Oh, will you count us back in? Yeah, I'll count you, Richard. It's 10 seconds. 10, 9. What's going on? It's going to be 8, 7, 6, 5. Sorry, I forgot about you, Terry. I forgot you existed. I won't remember. I don't say the last 3 words. I know. 3. What's happened? Why have you stopped counting down? We're back on, and it's the Duke of York. Hope you. Hello, everyone. It's me, the Duke of York. Yeah. I am the Duke of York. You can hear me talk. I was in Teacher Express, wasn't I? And just to honour it all, that's neither of them. All right, they don't have to sing everything. Here's the news story that infects you, the Duke of York. Prince Andrew, okay. Duke of York loses freedom of the city honour. What? The people of York, where I'm from, I'm one of the people of York, have decided you can no longer have the freedom of the city. What? I mean, it's sensible, isn't it? We don't want you. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We don't want you walking around being able to go freely with keys to all the houses, being able to walk in. What are you implying? And, walk into young girls' bedrooms. I wouldn't do that, Richard. That's not. I'm not interested in that. I'm standing then, and I'm very sad I don't have the freedom of York anymore. It was fun while it lasted. Could go anywhere I wanted. Take stuff out of the shops. Didn't have to pay. If the pretty young lady came along, I'd kiss her, and nobody could complain. And they didn't complain, Richard. They didn't complain, did they? Well, did it happen? No, they didn't complain because they didn't happen. And I'm stuck, York. Stuck you at the arse, you little mother suckers. All I've done, I'm the Duke of York. I'm the fucking Duke of York. Have some fucking respect, you stupid little Yorkshire tight-disted. They're very nice. Don't talk about my. That's my home county, my home city, and also the people in Yorkshire are much more refined and cultured than most of the people in Yorkshire. We're a sort of different breed to the rest of the scum in that county. Well, that's easy. I'm allowed to say it because I'm from there. So, well, I am the Duke of York, Richard. I'm the Duke of York. You're trying to be like the King of the World. I'm the Duke of York, my friend. Do you think people like you more if you... Yeah, I think, I just thought my TR Eagle said, why don't you do it like the King of the World? People love the King of the World. And the Duke of York. No sweat. That's right, that's what you say. So we didn't say that last week, either. No sweat. We've got some sweatbands coming saying no sweat. We've been coming for it since we were last on air and they haven't arrived. It's going to be a very funny thing. We're going to sell them for refuge. Why not just keep the money yourself and build a palace or something? That's what I'd do. I know. If you got it there, Nonny, do let me have it. Because I've spent quite a lot of money this year. Really on what? Nothing. And all I know is I'm totally innocent. That's all I know. Okay. Fuck you, the people of York. You don't fucking deserve me. You can do that. You're still the Duke of York, right? Yeah, they can't take that away from me, can't they? No. Once you're the Duke of York, you're the Duke of York till you die. Even if the people of York think you're a fucking prick, they don't want you walking around freely. And I'm not be able to walk around freely, that you can't stop me being the Duke of York. Even I fucking hate you all, you little York Vikings. Oh, you got a Viking centre where you can smell the poo of the... You can smell what? You can smell the poo of the Viking person. Oh, isn't York fucking brilliant? I mean, I think it is pretty good. Oh, look, this is what a Viking's turd looks like. Oh, I'm so fucking brilliant. You cocks. Anyway, I couldn't have done it. I was in the Nordic, I was in the Nordic Viking Centre when what is it? Someone said I was doing that. That's how I know all about there too. You go around on a little cart. I was there with my daughters. It was lovely. Smelling too. I mean, that's what I imagine York smells like as well, to be honest, in the present day. Alright. We don't have smells of two in the royal family, don't you know? No smell of two. We've got special people who are there. You do a two in their hands. You walk out, they bury it in the garden. No smell of two in our hands, in our house. And then they chop up their hands and they bury their hands in the garden as well. Then you get a new one. It's like a new toilet roll dispenser. It's a little servant, you two in the hands of, they chop up their hands and the two in the hands get buried in the garden. No smell. Like all you fucking scum, especially in York. Fucking hell. I don't think this is going to do you a lot of good. You should be trying to get back in with no sweat, Richard. No sweat. No sweat. Do thy no sweat merchandise. Yeah, all the money will go. Was it going to refuge? Yeah, it will go to refuge. Yeah, nice one, Richard. Yeah, we'll definitely give it to refuge and not just keep it and spend it on hookers. I don't know what, you know, I don't know who you are anymore. Your mum's in the news. It's her 70th anniversary. We got an extra bank holiday for you little fucking creds. Do you get any gratitude? Oh no! Let's stop the Duke of York thing having treated in the city of York. Oh, what about a fucking thank you for once for all we do for you? Well, you know, I don't think you've done quite a lot of bad stuff. So, what about I think? Look, we'd set up this. We set up the Cliff Richard and Dazzle Rush. Who? Dazzle Rush? Oh, Basil Brush. Dazzle Rush. What do you think about puppets being for entertaining? I do not like puppets, Richard. I've explained this. I do not think they're entertaining. I do not think they're funny. You know, I would take my children to see them. Certainly, in retrospect, if a court case came up, I could have been out seeing the Bing live show. The Bing live show, yeah, I've seen that. It's good, isn't it? Yeah, it is good. Have you seen it? Which characters do you like? All of them. All of the characters. Can you name another character apart from Bing? Is Bing one of the characters? Yeah. Yes, I can name all of them. Bong, Bingo, Bloody Lulu. Yeah, you obviously have seen it. Yep, so there you go. QED, I'm innocent. What do you think about Cliff Richard, Basil Brush? Do you think you can do? What about rethorning the Beatles? That would be a better. Wouldn't that be better? Get the Beatles to play. They're the destined family that are made in this country. Get them back together. They'll do it for the Queen. Get the old Sex Pistols on to support them. God save the Queen. The lovely regime. They need me special. Is that where it goes? Edly so. God save the Queen. Send her victorious. Send her seditious. Is that God Save the Queen by the Sex Pistols? Yes. So you like the Beatles to reform? Yes, get them all together. You know, John, Paul, Dongo. Are you doing Morecambe and Wise material now? Oh, Dongo from Bing. Bing, Bongo. There's Bing, there's Bongo. Yep, Bingo. Yep, Dingo as well. Ding and Dingo. Bongo, Dongo. Boogaloo. From Bing, yeah. What's the little cloth puppet that looks after the more called? He's called little fucking motherfucker. Yeah, I think a lot of parents do call him that. Do you think they can do better? Do you have better than Cliff Richard? Cliff Richard, I will have you know, like, is one of the perennial entertainers of our country. He's been entertaining people for years. He's like Jimmy Savile. He's like Tim Westwood. He's like Jonathan King. Just always in the public eye. Always entertaining people. He's a good guy. Okay. I would like, you know, I'd like to make it clear that there seemed to be some implication from the Duke of York there that there was some connection with Cliff Richard and all those other people, which there is not. Has been found innocent, and he is quite litigious. So, well, you know, I'd know if I'd have seen him around at the parties, wouldn't I? If he was wrong, and he isn't. He's not been. He used to hang around with Ginny Savile. I hung around with Ginny a lot. I saw a lot of what he was up to. Just seemed like playful banter. It's taken a bit of a dark turn. I suppose it has. Okay, thank you. The Duke of York there. It's probably going to get us taken off the air. Either that or a phallic carrot. Well, let's see what this guy can do.
He created life but is the harbinger of death. His heart is made of cancer, he's got very spermy breath. He didn't honour the ball sacks, so now he's up and left, the pair are cleft. He's left the left bereft. He's vitriolic
And the hyperdolic.
He's carbolic
And the syndolic dolic.
He's diabolic.
And the right dolic. Do you think this is a healthy way to process this? It's me on the right dolic. You've forgotten to put your jacket on, Richard. Yeah, I've forgotten to put my jacket on. Do you want to put it on? Can you keep entertained while I put it on? I can try. Okay, let's see. Hello, everyone. It's me, right dolic. Oh, yeah, you had all that time to put on the jacket, Richard, and you still didn't do it. Yeah, I know. Hold on. Sorry, we're just having some technical difficulties there while I put on my jacket. I'm right, Bollock, it's me. I'm from Yorkshire. Give me the freedom to the city of York. I'll come and fuck you right up, you fucking Yorkshire tricks. Why are you saying that, the people of Yorkshire? Because I'm the right, Bollock, Richard. Didn't you know? I'm the right, Bollock. Yeah, I know. Well, you are. Good to see that, isn't it? After you've forgotten so much about this show, haven't you? It just keeps coming back to me, you know, and... Luckily, there's enough running jokes that we can, you know, we can rest a couple of them. Yeah, it's what I love about this show. It's so inventive and so different every week, and you don't just go and rely on different tropes to keep it going, do you? No, I don't. How's it going, Richard, with the old testicular cancer? Well, you know, hopefully okay. I'm very paranoid about the... Yeah, that's what I'm very paranoid. I'm very paranoid about the other one. I'm worried about my remaining ball. It all seems to be... Everything's working, ladies and gay men and straight men who are interested in whether I can ejaculate. Still, I can. And maintain erections. Erections, eh? You're not just erection singer. No, erections. It's all fine. It all works perfectly. Got my checkup, my 6-month checkup coming up, so we'll find out if everything's going all right. But I feel pretty... I've been ill all year, but I don't think it's with COVID and stuff and bugs. I don't think it's cancer, so I think I'm... Well, my new book comes out. So, yeah, I've written a book about you. What? You're in the book. I'd quote you in the book. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, but, you know, in a way, as I've always said... By you doing what you've done to me, tried to kill me and get revenge on me. I'm the right dollar. Yeah, you've helped me because, you know, I've got a year's work out of it. The book's very good. I think it could be. I was on Sky News. Look, I was in the news myself. Look, that's one of the... Oh, how did that get in there? Richard Herring, comedian, opens up about his testicular cancer diagnosis. I did make use of it, didn't you? That to get the knee out. Yeah, that took out quite a long way, didn't they? Because I'm quite big. Yeah. So look, you've helped me. I was on Sky, back on the telly where I belong. Proper telly, not this shit. Proper TV. Could have said live TV. I could have said anything I want. I could have said Rupert Murdoch's a big poo. I could have said bollocks, bollocks, bollocks if I wanted. You could have had me on. Well, you know, why should I have you on? You, the person who wrecked this for me. I don't think they would have taken me. If I'd turned up wearing my suit with this big rose on. My 2 hands, my real hands. Yeah, right. Do you think they would Niall, whatever his name, would have taken me seriously? Yeah, I don't know. I think they'd have been upset if you'd appeared on breakfast time. You should have taken you on. I should have, in hindsight, had you on. But I was trying to support Movember. I hate November, Richard. They're trying to get rid of me. They're trying to wipe out testicular cancer. I know. Now I'm an ambassador. What? They made me an ambassador. All I had to give to be an ambassador was my testicle. Then they said, come on in, you've made it. Come be an ambassador. Let everyone know. I didn't get a lot of this into the interview, but you've got to, if you've got testicles or a testicle, check it regularly. Heat it up. Heat it up, well, you know, put in the, not like on a flame, not on the stove. Have a bath, get it nice and warm. Then roll it in your hand. Roll it! There, like this. Oh, yeah, there's definitely, look at that. If there's anything unusual, roll it, and then repeat with the other one if you've got two, if you're lucky enough to have to. And then if you find something, go to your GP. Movember.com, nuts and bolts, check it out. They're a great charity. And you know, it's a young, I want to tell you, I know that I've got a lot of teenage fans, a lot of young men, very cool young men, I have to add, who would usually go out, but on a Thursday they go, okay, let's stay in because it's Twitch of fun. Out of the 155 people, it's going up all the time, watch it now, there's probably 130 teenage, cool, like not nerdy teenagers, cool teenagers. I want you to know that unfortunately testicular cancer is, I was old when I got it. And I was much older than most people who get it are. It's not an old man's disease. What are you doing? I'm using you as a promotional tool to stop people getting testicular cancer, or to at least know how to treat it if it happens. This is really backfired. I'm going to wipe out testicular cancer, and so there'll be no more like you. Just you'll be the only one. No, what have I done? So yeah, so if you're young, it is a young man's. If anything's unusual, it's very treatable, and if you get it early, there's very, very little danger of anything really, really bad happening. And losing a testicle, you know, in many ways it's good. You can make a puppet. You can be on Sky. You can be on Sky News. Look at me. Look at how lovely I look there. I decided to have my hair cut after being on Sky News first thing in the morning. So look at that, back on the telly where I belong. I can't believe how this has backfired. I should have had just done, if they just said, look, before we talk about this, just get some of the puppets out. This could have been my way back in. I was looking after my son at the time, and I was kind of worried that he might run in and wreck it because it was just me and my son. I put him watching TV, but then, you know, if he had, it goes viral, doesn't it? Would have been more than this, wouldn't it? Open up about it. So think about that, Sky. Don't say a man who's had his testicle taken out opens up about his testicular cancer diagnosis. Also, I've talked about nothing fucking else for a year, so I haven't suddenly opened up about it. But also, in a literal sense, but even, you know, in the sense you're using there, it's not, that was the worst thing. I got opened up. So don't fucking bring that back. I'm having post-traumatic stress disorder as it is. You know, so I'm obviously going crazy. I'm talking. Do you want a kiss? What you just said, Nicolas Cage wasn't after kissing himself. You can't kiss your own bollock. I can give it a go. Oh, look. Well, my wife's texted. She could sense it, couldn't she? She could sense that you were being unfaithful to her. I don't know if you can you be unfaithful with your own bollock? If I'm kissing my own bollock, does that make me unfaithful? Is that cheating? Yeah, it's a good question. That you should ask that to your guests on your other program. I should. Let's see what she's saying. She's doing Drunk Women Solving Crime. Her first show's gone, but excuse me. She's recommending someone for my podcast. She says very good. So if you're at the Drunk Women show and watching this on your phone, concentrate on the Drunk Women. Anyway, thanks very much for coming in. I'm so cross with you. I've had my, I've used what you've done. I will have no revenge, Richard. I'll come back and I will avenge you for doing you. Well, that's the whole point of what you've done, wasn't it? Trying to avenge me. Hoops 13, was this the porn the MP was watching? I mean, he might be, mightn't it? Someone's getting off on this. If someone is getting off on watching me snog my testicle, cancer-ridden testicle, while my wife texts me and doesn't know what's going on. I'm the right bollock. Do check your bits. Breasts, testicles, and male breast cancer is very prevalent in men as well. So, whoever you are, whatever you've got, give it a little feel and get your GP. If you have any worries at all, they will see you. I'm the right bollock. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. The right bollock there.
He created life, but is the harbinger of death. His heart is made of cancer, he's got very spermy breath. He didn't honour the ball sacks, so now he's up and left, the pair are cleft. He's left the left bereft. He's vitriolic.
On the height of bollock.
He's carbolic.
And the symbolic bollock.
He's diabolic.
And the right bollock. Do you think this is a healthy way to process this? So, Ali, you're back? Yeah. Hello, Raptons, it's me, Ali. You're talking with a Yorkshire accent. Yes, sorry, hello, it's me, Ali. I'm a little drunk. There we go, get it. Does it matter if the voices aren't consistent? I don't think it really matters, Richard, if they aren't consistent. I think you just started doing my voice right just now, in fact. That I'm the right bollock. Don't confuse people. There's people who listen to this as an audio podcast. Are there? Yeah. Not very many. About 1,000 people a week listen to this as an audio podcast. Hello to that 1,000 people. You know it's on YouTube, right? You can watch it. Anna, right? Bollock. Stop you confusing those people. They think the other character's back. The world's oldest woman died this year. What? Sally died? No, she's still. You all right, Sally? Yes, I'm all right. Thank you. She's down there. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. I'm very good. This is the oldest person in the world. Oh, how old is she? I think she's 118. I'm 130. She's not the oldest person at all. This is bullshit. She's a little... Look at the snatter. I wouldn't mind. Oh, I'd have a little crack at that. Young peach. Nice. Look at her. I think she's like a nun or something. So, you know, well, even better. You know, on her thirst. She's a blind nun. Yeah, she goes, no, that's... You don't look at the mantelpiece when you're being stoked by the poker. I'm just, I'm worried for Sister Andrea. That's not her actual name. That's a made up, like Christians like to call people by different names than they've got. I just had it right there and I've got rid of it. There she is. She's called Lucille Randon. Oh, she certainly next me Randon. Randy and have a hard on. Don't talk about the oldest woman in the world about that. Woohoo! Did somebody say Randon like Randy and a hard on? Yeah, he did. Yeah. She's born on February 11th, 1904. I'm just worried because no one takes it. They always get this accolade and then shortly afterwards they die. And will somebody please look after Sister Andre? She wants to beat Jeanne Calment, who was reportedly 122 when she died. There's a lot of conjecture about Jeanne Calment, that she was her own daughter, and it was two people, not one person. But if Sister Andre can get there, I think she can get up to 122. She could take the crown. Another Frenchie doing pretty well. The old Frenchies there. Keeping going. But I just thought you'd be interested in that. Yeah, not particularly interested, Richard. I'm very old, 130 years old. My wife's 130 years old. She's probably a little bit younger than me. I was probably made first. She was made second. Like Adam and Eve, they are, Richard. They took my rib and they made this beautiful woman. Shall we get her out? Yes, get her out. Hello, me. Hello, what's going on? I just had to get a nice sleep. What's going on? Hello, everyone. It's me. It's Sally. Anton, Ali and Sally. I know I'm not on the show so much since I got off the Prince Andrew or something, but it's lovely to do that, Richard. Hello, how are you doing? I'm very good. Can you wink? I'm winking at it. You did a little wink there, didn't you? Your eyes almost work. Oh, your legs are on back. How come your legs are back to front? Oh dear. This made me feel quite sick. Hello, everybody. It's me. It's Sally. You got anything to say apart from hello, it's me, it's Sally? Not really, Richard. I'm a totally defined character. My hair looks a bit struggling. Your hair's falling apart at the back. Oh, blimey. Oh, darling. Yes, I'm very old. I'm very. You're slightly terrifying. You're not terrifying as Sybil, though, thankfully, our other female character. They don't get out of this show too well, do they? I think you see the misogyny in this society. It's all, why can't you get a woman to host this show? If you can find a woman mad enough to host, there's plenty of ventriloquists. I'm not a ventriloquist. Oh, it's true. Sorry. Anyway, yes, it's good to see this. Are you drunk? I'm a little drunk. It's good to see this nun living so long that she hasn't lived as long as me. And oh, sorry, I just forgot what I was talking about there for a second. Don't worry about it, Richard. She's a little drunk. I'm a little drunk. I'm cheeky me. Are you talking about dancing this nun? No, you must have been somebody else you're talking to, darling. It sounded like you to me. It sounded like you were saying you wanted to have sex with the nun. Well, you know, there's... what I said is there's none that I would have sex with as hotter than you, my darling. Is that what he said, Richard? Well, I don't want to get in the middle of this. You know, I'm not... What did he say, Richard? I don't want to get in the... You are in the middle of this. You're literally in the middle of this. Well, I don't want to get caught up in this. I can't remember what he said. You know, I'm not in control of any of this. It's true. And I don't know what he... I don't want to get into marriage guidance. Did he say there was... He wanted to fuck a nun? Or did he say there was none that hotter than me that he wanted to have sex with? God, your eyes are like getting really creepy and falling in. But we've got to get you looked at, sweetheart. You can get me looked at. Don't stop changing the subject. It's like, you know, these are valuable antiques. Who are you calling an antique, you cheeky young fucker? Stop swearing so much. Just sit on it, Dada. Who's this Dada? It's my mum. Why does he want? What do you want her to sit on? Sit on a chair. And she's an elderly lady. I wanted to have a nice comfy ride. I've got my eye on you, Ollie Slater. So watch out, okay? See you, everyone. Nice to be here again. Goodbye. Ali and Sally there, back together. 130 years on. Let's do a birthday. Let's get out of this somehow. Oh, I can't even find the thing. There it is.
Hooray. You've lived another year and you haven't even died. Though cancer may be secretly creeping deep inside. If you think that's worth a party, your brain's also going wonky. Let's get an eeyore or a kick from the reluctant birthday donkey.
Hee-haw, hee-haw, why can't I die? Hee-haw, hee-haw, hello everyone, I'm here again, I just want to be dead. Kill me now! Good to have you back. Oh, why have you done this to me? What about the French? You got a French character, you can't have two French characters, why not? That's just like the booking policy of clubs and TV shows. You can't have two women on a panel show. You can't have two French characters. It's just racism. That's all that. Yeah. Go on, let's get it. Yeah. Right, we've only got one birthday this week. Do email me, Richard Herring, herring967@gmail.com if you would like your birthday celebrated or the birthday of a friend or loved one. You have to put a little picture on there. This guy is just wishing himself happy birthday. He emailed Chris Evans, not that one. I mean, do you even watch the fucking show, Ian? It's Ian Barkley. He's called Ian. Of course he is. He's a fan of this. Here's his picture. Fortunately, it's come out sideways. You know, Chris Evans said he could change it. I said, no, don't. He has to learn. You don't get in touch with... And it's accurate as well because he lives somewhere else in the world, so he probably is, compared to us, this is probably how he is. He might have been lying down when he did that. Look at him. He's a grown man. He's going to be 47 on Monday the 2nd of May. What's that? What happened to your hair, mate? I'm 54. I'm nearly 55. Look, full head of hair. Look at that. Sorry, Ian. It's Ian Barkley. He says, hope this is the right place for... Hey, Chris, hope this is the right place for Twitch a fun birthday moment. No, it isn't. So, you know, you're lucky you're on this. You're lucky Chris forwarded it. And you're lucky I accepted it when you did it so badly. I turned 47 on Monday the 2nd. Born in Wigan, UK. But I've lived in Boise, Idaho, USA for 18 years now. What's wrong with Wigan? What's so bad about Wigan? Boise? Is that how you say it? Boise? I've lived in Boise in Idaho. That sounds like something Prince Andrew would say. Hey, am I right? I've worked from home for 13 years. Yes, I work in IT, and I'm called Ian. The podcasts have helped to replace the lack of co-workers. So beautiful. I'm actually filling up. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I took the piss out of your hair. Well, no hair, and you're living in Boise. Thanks, Ian. That means a lot to me. Featured in the photo of possibly the only cool kid in Boise is Ari the hippo. It should be Ari the hippo if you're going to go that way. I'm not trying to teach you how to be a ventriloquist. My attempt to make bath time fun for the 5-year-old more fun with my attempt at ventriloquism. I'm not sure she finds it as much fun as I do. I think that's just the way ventriloquism is. I think the person doing it loves doing it. but everybody else has a very, very terrible, horrible time. I play all podcasts at 1.25 speed. We've been discussing that on RHLSTP, but not stone clearing. No, that plays at 1.0 as the stone gods intended. Thanks for the laugh, Ian Barkley. He's 47 years young. Let's give him 47 EOS. No! Yep. Yeah. Can I stop? No, that's 20, so no. And he's at 37. Well done, you got it right. If you got it wrong, you'd have had to do it again. And because he's our only person in today, you can give him a magic button as well, which Chris Evans has promised his shit. He said that last week though, and the last week's one was pretty good. Up to 170 viewers. You know, this thing is happening. Elon Musk, if you're one of these viewers, hi mate. £3 billion. Get in there now, because next week it might be 4 billion. Richard Herring.
The producers of Richard Herring's show contacted me and asked me if I'd like to be a guest. I said, definitely not. They said, would you mind doing a quick video wishing him luck? I said, do I have to mean it? They said, no. I said, good luck.
Wow, who'd have thought we'd get Ricky Gervais on the show? Amazing work from Chris Evans there to get the actual Ricky Gervais wishing us luck. And he wouldn't just do that for any old horrible cunt. He would, you know, he's got integrity, Ricky. He does that. He only would do something like that for someone who was a great person who hadn't destroyed Gazza's life by working for a paper, let's say, that tapped his phones and made him feel very paranoid. I've just been watching that Gaza documentary. I'm very cross with these people and the tactics they used. Obviously, Piers didn't know anything about it until 2001, so he's not at all responsible for Gaza's breakdown or the death of Princess Diana. But the other journalists who were doing it, you know, it would be awful to think someone could do that and then go on to have a very successful media career of their own. If any of those guys who did it had that, I'd be really furiously angry. But luckily Piers is thinking the clear. So, you're really treading on the fucking line, aren't we, today? We really are. Let's stop. Let's stop being on the line. Shall we talk to? We haven't put Sybil in the credits yet. I keep meaning to ask Chris to get her in the credits. We have to change the credits because the King of the Universe isn't in it anymore. You know, we had 2 months to do this. Here's Sybil. Ooh, wow. Ooh, it's me, Sybil. Ooh, I'm the other female character. And I am just full of anger and vengeance. Put your head there. Right. Oh, I was created by the woman, though, so it's all right. Yeah, that's true. Ooh, what do you see? I can't remember what you predicted. You predicted the death of Paddy McGuinness in one of these podcasts. He seems to be thriving. Is he thriving though, Richard? Or has he been replaced by a lookalike? It could be that. What predictions do you have for the coming week, Sybil? I haven't really thought about it. Well, you can just look into the future. Okay, looking into the future. Should we write these down so I can remember if you've... You write them down, Richard, and we'll see whether they come true. I'll give you some time to think of something as I'm writing it down. Yes, it will. Though, you know, it's more complicated than that. I am in every second on here. This is me on the snooker show. That's me. Woo. Stop saying woo, everyone. That's one person. Get on the Richard. This is not good television. Sharp, Terry. This is not good television. I know good stuff. I worked on General Fix It. Yeah. I know what's good. You worked on some odd shows, Terry. I have to say. It's all right. I choose my stars very carefully. Any predictions about Boris Johnson? Boris Johnson, the British Prime Minister, will get into the discovered to have been lying about something that he thought he was telling the truth about. Okay, so Boris Johnson is going to tell a lie. A new one, Richard. Okay, a new lie. Well, that's a bold prediction. Anything else? The country of Sierra Leone will sink into the sea. Is Sierra Leone by the sea? I don't know, Richard. I just give you the predictions. Sink into the sea. Yeah. Aliens will come down and destroy all human life on Earth. Okay. These are big predictions. I didn't think they'd be this big. Yeah, anything else? York City will win 2-0 in their next match. Okay. Got anything else? There will be a terrible car accident involving a celebrity. Okay, good. That one might happen. We'll look out. Keep your eyes. If you see any of these come true, Kit, if you see the aliens destroying the whole human race, do email in herring1967. I might not spot it at gmail.com. That is all what I have said. Let no man put asunder. Oh, I'm weak from the predictions. Let's have a look at this story. I did have someone I want to talk to about this. Michael Jackson's got kids watching his got kicks. Sorry, Michael Jackson's got kicks watching his chimp savage kids in his bedroom and trained them to molest maids at Netherland. To talk to someone who knows about chimps and whether they savage people, and also, you know, it's weirdly a bit like Michael Jackson, but I don't think we should keep on saying that. It seems to be the wrong illusion. Hello, it's me, Northern Monkey. How you doing, everyone? Yeah. Oh, let's have a little special here. Come on in. Let's. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Just a dough. Oh, let me have a little. Oh, yeah. That's it. Just that. Oh, yeah. Stroke like that. That's nice. Hello, Richard. It's good to be here. You know, it's good to be back. I didn't think you were having me back on. Yeah, no, you know, some of the peripheral characters come back every now and again. We don't have a jingle for you. I don't think that was worth putting together. No, look. The people saying this stuff about Michael Jackson, they're just ignorant, Richard. It's just ignorant. He did not train his chimps to molest women. That would be against his interests, Richard. Why would he do that? Well, I'm not saying, it doesn't say he did it. A woman who worked for him says that the chimps seemed to put their heads up women's skirts and it looked like they'd been trained to do it. You know, it doesn't mean, no, you could not train a monkey to do that, Richard, because chimps and monkeys, we have too strong a code of ethics. And we would not, you know, we're not Tory aunties. We're nice little furry monkeys. And sure, yeah, occasionally we'd the kids. Occasionally, if they got annoying, we'd get on them, grab them, and bite them. They deserted, Richard. And, you know, only if they pushed us into it. It wasn't Michael's fault. He was a good guy. And anyone who says he wasn't a good guy is just ignorant. He's dead now. You can say what you like about him. But I know that I'd still worried about saying everything. So you knew Michael Jackson. This is just all changing into a complete... I know, it's a very confusing character, Richard. That, you know, I just want to say, don't believe all the things you hear about Michael Jackson. Should we believe some of them? No. Just listen to his music, which luckily is still profitable, so it won't be banned. Interesting take there from Marvin the monkey. Good to see him back. You know, there's the Looney Birds down there, Tam O'Shanter's down there. They're all around, you know, they're all ready to come back at any second. The Wasp, I've got a Wasp there ready to go. Still one of the originals. There's a tiny version of myself that anything could happen in this show. I think we've more or less covered everything. You know, there's a story about bat viruses are going to become a normal thing. Nuclear war. You know, that you can't make that funny, can you? You can't make a madman in Russia gonna kill us all with nuclear bombs. That isn't funny. So I was wondering, guys, you know, to play us out. Oh God, we're going for like over, and it feels like they're out to the hind cheeky knee. Woohoo! Stop saying woohoo. You're confusing the characters. And selling it, daughter. That's you. That's what you do. And flea dagging. You are. What if you were? Do you think you should be in the entertainment? Yes, Richard. That's got a good idea. It should be me doing the Queen's entertainment. And they do this on the other guys. That would be fun. Yeah. What would you sing for the Queen? Would you sing one of your bawdy? No, I would not sing one of my music hall songs like she went to the attic wearing her bloomers, and then she got stuck in the little thing. And everyone saw her vaginas. Saw her vaginas? To rhyme the bloomers, Richard. Okay. I wouldn't do something like that to the Queen, Richard. I'd do something respectful, like she's been on the throne for 70 years. Her name is Elizabeth Vagina. Sorry, Elizabeth Regina. Okay, that's what I thought you said. And all I can say is What's from what I hear, she's got a terrific attitude and no one could design her. Very good. Oh God, save the Queen of England, her name is Betty the Second. She's got 4 kids who came out of her womb. I think that's a... No one can say that she wasn't second. 'Cause she's ruled our whole country for 70 years and she hasn't made a single mistake. I wish the same could be said the stupid fucking kids who she must be upset with, and they must keep her awake at night, especially Andrew. That really all of them, and they're all fucking shit when you come to it. That she is amazing and she is Night Queen. She's been Night Queen for 70 years, which is over half my life. There were other queens. There was Queen Victoria and Edward the Seventh and George the Sixth and Edward the Eighth and George the Fifth as well. Maybe I can't remember. They thought her that none of them were as great. I'm an Elizabethan now. And I love the Queen like I love my own mother. Do you have a mother? And if she was into it... No, come on, don't go there. She could come and sit on it. No. Sit on it and be my mother. Sit on it and be my mother. Yeah. Is that enough? Sit on it and say you're my mother. No. It's not appropriate. I love you, Queen Elizabeth. You're the you know, they say you're Queen Elizabeth II. To me, you're Queen Elizabeth I. That's nice. And you're Elizabeth the Vagina as well. Elizabeth Regina. That's what I said, Richard. Elizabeth Vagina. You tried to rhyme Regina with vagina and you said vagina, so it's not a funny. It's a funny song like any methods. Anyway, God, I'm ready to be there at the royal thing. Just a fee of £1,000 will do. Yeah, if you want it, if anyone from the palace is watching and wants me to come along with Ali to instead of Cliff Richard or Basil Brush, to be fair, who does want to be on RHLSTP as well. So that was just crossover. We might have Basil Brush on RHLSTP, and that would be a coup. But at the Queen's birthday party, yeah, maybe not. Sort of fits, not birthday parties. No, she's had 2 birthdays already. Yeah, she's got 2 birthdays. This is her 7 years. God bless you, ma'am, and sorry for the stuff that he said. He won't. If he got the gig, he wouldn't sing that song. It wouldn't be fine. It would be fine. I mean, anyway, go and watch Taskmaster. We're down to 146 viewers now, so you must have done 148. Goodbye. We'll see you next time. Back next week. Email your birthdays in. Take care. the king of the universe. Bye.